Hello, this is Wolf Outdoor Review here. Today I'm going to be doing another one of those weird non-military but outdoor gear reviews. Alright, so we have the Nebo Slim Plus, I think. Yeah, Nebo Slim Plus. This is this magnetic flashlight mount thing. I find this useful for tactical things where you won't have a plate carrier. You can just throw this on a piece of molly and you have pretty good flashlight. And you can adjust brightness up. Yeah, so it's a very blinding light, and then you have a laser. For tactical things, you can point out, like, it can go pretty far. I think I've seen it go 100 yards. If you charge it, it's a USB Type A charger. It's not USB-C. They have updated ones that have a red around them. So you can use the red part for night modes and all that sorts of deal. But this is my flashlight I carry everywhere. You can slap it to a nut or a bolt or a side panel and use it as like a camp light, or throw it on a plate carrier with the included belt hook. There's a hook on it. You can hook it from something like a piece of light. I think there's a way to Morse code with it, but I don't know. So, as you can see, it's a very bright flashlight. It's got a rounded bulb, which has that's kind of a roundish, and it has a power button. You press once quickly to activate the flashlight. You hold for the laser. And it's got this belt clip, which opens. You can put it on a belt, and you can hook it on something with that. That's part of this. When not in use, this is a, essentially acts as part of the belt. This part's rubber, so you get a really good thing. It's a very powerful spring, which, reasonably actually. It's not as cheap as a chip clip, but it's got a little more force than one of those. So you can trust if you throw it on a piece of molly webbing, it'll stay for pretty good. You can rotate it and attach it sideways. Of course, mine's getting old because I use it pretty much every day. So this is my EDC of the flashlights, essentially. Eventually you could take it off. It leaves a gaping hole, but whatever. It says it's also a power bank. I forgot to mention that. So you can charge your phone with it. I always found that to be a nice thing if you're charging PVS 714 night vision goggles or your phone. It's a good survival / tactical thing. You never know when you need to make a call. A lot of the pistol lasers charge via this nowadays, so you could never have too many tactical power banks. You could use the laser to signal people. Of course, what's weird is the laser, for mine anyway, is off, up and off. So don't use it as like a tactical thing where find like 3D printing this and putting it on the side of a weapon. You're not going to get very far, so I wouldn't anyway. So your best bet's probably just to use this as a laser pointer to project your tactical. Like if you're doing a you're doing a overview briefing for your military objective, you can use the laser to tell where people are going to go. All right, Billy, you're going to be right here. Timmy, you're over here. Sorts of things, and it's got a pretty powerful magnet. So. This is just a metal ruler, and that was on the side with the piece of cork holding in between there. So straight onto metal, you've got a lot more. So as you can see here, you can go upside down, right side up, all sorts of fun things. But yeah, really fun. They make a modern version. While we're here, we might as well show you. See, it's this older style USB charger, which I believe is a Type A, and then your standard outputs, so you could charge your Apple Watch or anything at all you own technology-wise. It's essentially a female USB, and it's a 5VA1, whatever that means. 5 volts, probably 1 amp. I don't know. I'm not good electrician stuff. The laser, you want to make sure you keep clean. Use a Q-tip, get in there and scrub around. The laser is a I don't know, it doesn't say class, but it's a laser light, void direct eye exposure. It's a 5 megawatt, I think, 65 nm CW, EN/IEC 60825-1 2014, complies with FDA performance standards for laser products, except for deviations pursuant to laser notice number 50, dated June 24th, 2007. So the date may be production date, and it says 2014. So this may have been produced in 2014. I know they have a current version that's everything's the same except this is modernized, and it's Type-C charging, and it's, I don't know, some other things. Maybe a better laser or whatever. All I know is this is the Plus version. This is the Nebo Slim Plus. There's a Nebo Slim and all sorts of things. This is the Galaxy S21 Plus type deal. It's the Plus, so I think Plus means you get more something. I don't know. But as for good things, I use this in par with the MCal headlamp or MCal swappy light, which I think I have somewhere. I don't remember where I put that as well. But, you know, this is a really good light for that. As you can see, very powerful rare earth magnet. This isn't a dollar store fridge magnet. So if you wanted to, you could probably throw this on the side of a Humvee, and you could light using that. Throw it on the side of your vehicle, put it on, and you can use it as a makeshift headlamp if your headlight goes out. Oh, there's so many odds you can do with this. You can use it as a laser to tell people where to go, or to screw with your friends. I don't know. So, here's what that looks like. This up here says set sideways to turn to attach clip. It has a laser plus power bank and flashlight. So it's got 3 different uses. It's got a magnetic base. It's quite thin. While we have the ruler out, which we were using, might as well measure it. We are looking at about 4.5 inches by about, use centimeters probably, 4.5 centimeters, just to be safe. So it's, oh, sorry, I forgot the depth. And then depth wise, we're looking at 1 centimeter, or maybe no, I don't know. Maybe 1.5 centimeters, just to be safe, because it does flare out. And I have no clue what that would add to it. There's no real way to tell. So it's a pretty small flashlight. You get a lot of use out of it. You can set it up on a corner like that. I've used it on several walks. It doesn't seem to be affected too much by ice. I've dropped it on the ground and forgot about it for a day and found it. It works well. Of course, I wouldn't recommend that since there's ports and all that. And I would say this is on par with the power banks produced by Alltech Lansing. So waterproof, while I don't know, might be waterproof with these. They have similar rubber stoppers on those. But yeah, you can get quite a few things. You could use it for filming or other things. I mean, that's what it looks like with as a filming light. So there's a lot of practicality with this. You got that, like I said. Laser, of course, it's kind of dull because it needs charging. But when it's charged, it's very bright. And yeah, you can hold it down. Do that. Then you hold, once it's on, you hold it down. Once it's on, you hold it down and it cycles dimmer. And then hold it down again, it cycles back up to bright. So you have a little bit of play within brightness. Just conserve battery, not reveal your position, or, just, you don't want to blind people. If this is you can also use this as a weapon. If you're in an alleyway and someone comes up to you, a flash like that, even just doing that here, I see stars immediately. Like, oh, God. Now it's like hard to even look at the screen I'm filming on. So, you could just do that. And, worst case, if you could pretend it's a pistol, if you have to, improvise, you have to improvise, right? Do you really think anyone's going to call your bluff if you're holding something? Obviously, you might take that off, but if you hold this in a shape like this and cover up that and hold it out with your arms out with a laser, they might think it's one of those Smith & Wesson bodyguard pistols that has the laser built onto it, because from this angle you have that and then that. So if they're looking at it and they just got dazzled with your flashlight, then they see a laser pointed at them, they might think it's a firearm. So this could be considered a good self-defense weapon, and it's good to have a light in alleyways. And since it's got the one of those narrow spec areas, and then it's got a I guess small field of view, then a wider light or something. Even though there's only one light that's rounded, it seems like there's a hot spot and then a little bit of a cooler as it fades out. So security-wise, this is a very good light. You can clear rooms with it pretty well. I've done videos where I have to go through dark parking lots and stuff, and this thing shines pretty far. And when it comes down to like looking at things on the ground, if you're right above them, you can see pretty well. I mean, you see here, like there, I could use this as a desk lamp, so tactically, if you need to read a map and you're not at risk of being discovered by the enemy, you could theoretically use this. Like if it's a tactical environment and you don't have light security to worry about, this would be a great alternative to read your maps by. The new ones are even better. You have the red light. I might buy one of the red ones or new ones and let you know how that ends up going. But as for this Nebo, this one's, I think one of the cheaper ones, since it's an older model, like $50, whatever, maybe 100. I don't know. You'll have to look it up. And I might also put it in the comments. But just thought I'd do a quick review of this Nebo Slim Plus. So, yeah, so that is the Nebo Slim Plus. Quick review. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, feel free to leave them. Leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. If you'd like to leave me an email, feel free to email me at wolfoutdoorreview@gmail.com. And I will see you in the next video. I will probably be doing a review of a GoPro Lite while I'm at it. So be on the lookout for that video in the upcoming future. And if you have, tell me what your current light you carry everywhere is. I would love to hear it. Till next time, see you later. See you in the next video. Thank you.